Beirut, a city which is located in the Lebanese Republic, a country in Western Asia, contains a port called Beirut Port, which is the main port of Lebanon. It is one of the largest and busiest ports in the Eastern Mediterranean.
There are troubling new allegations tonight about that deadly port explosion in Beirut.
August 4, 2020, 6 p.m. marked the 0 hour of one of the biggest non-nuclear explosions in history with the force of a 3.5 magnitude earthquake. The destruction caused by this explosion, at least 204 people were killed, with 3 missing and 6,500 were injured. Beirut, the capital that was spawned by its neighbor as the focal Middle Eastern point that connected many continents, has been left with a dead port. The competition was announced by Beirut Municipality, Lebanese Republic of Beirut City Council, and Order of Engineers and Architects of Beirut. It is organized by INSPIRELI Award Department of Architecture at TVUT in Prague. It is expected from students to rethink the future port of Beirut that will be rebuilt and invested under finance, design, build, operate, and transfer. INSPIRELI Awards is the largest international student competition in architecture that has already connected students from 136 countries. It helps to solve different kinds of architectural issues faced by different countries by organizing competitions for students and young architects to express their innovation and capacities to solve real problems. The challenge of this competition is to raise the question of how to exploit the very expensive lands for the benefit of fostering the economy and commerce, as well as restoring the indispensable storage area and the essential port functions. Considering that the last surviving piece of the explosion has now become the symbolic landmark of this incident. One of the main witnesses in the current competition is to ensure that the memory of the lost souls is protuberant, inviting the public to commemorate their beloved ones in a memorial area. The program from the organizer is to maintain the 7 main air operational areas that are the container terminal, the empty container zone, the general and commercial cargo zone, the silo building, the freight zone, the passenger terminal, and the existing port administration with its parking.
Most of the buildings affected by the explosion are not identifiable by Google Maps, Google Earth, or INSPIRELI. The entrance to the port is mainly via the Eliel motorway, which gives several access to the west by George Haddad Avenue and by Eliel to the east, and the center by the roundabout named Brazil. and it has a direct opening to the sea. It's one of the large ports in Mediterranean. It's an important economical source of Lebanon. Small area, insufficient storage space, and has its unique access to the port. Opportunity, possibility of expanding the port and the storage area. Explore the free zone for all the activity. Build a memorial. Make the port sustainable. Threat, the enlargement of the port area may lead to the destruction of maritime area. The Lebanon cedar is the national emblem of Lebanon and is displayed on the flag of Lebanon and the coast of army. It's also the logo of Middle East Airline Company, which is the national company of Lebanon. Behind that, it's the main symbol of Lebanon revolution named Cedar Revolution in 2005. The port of Lebanon has been an heritage for several centuries. This port has been the heart of Lebanon economy for several generations. BPort and the Cedar of Lebanon constitute an everlasting heritage. This concept is based on an autonomous production of energy and the use of bio-based material to reduce the carbon impact and the consumption of electricity by different means. So this is the new organization in the site. So we provide many new features in this ports. For example, we have a new passenger terminal and the memorial, which is built around the existing silo. We have also an high-rise building in the middle of the port, which is gonna serve as a scientific research center. We have also the providing program like conventional cargo in the backsides, the empty zone container, the warehouse building, the container terminal, the new silo, and we have also those bridge to cover the entire surface of the ports. Building sector consumes 16% of the mineral material extracted in the world. Buildings are then responsible for over 13% of global greenhouse emissions. The use of bio-based material is an alternative to the problem of carbon and green gas emission by building. Bio-based material benefits in reducing energy consumption to 30 to 40% and protecting existing natural space by reducing the consumption of water by 13%. The aim is to build a port that can have a low carbon impact and a moderate energy consumption.
About the production of the energy and electricity in the ports, we opted to use green energies in order to reduce the pollution of the ports in the sea. Oil and fuels are considered as one of the elements that pollute the most the water. So So in order to reduce this pollution, we opted to use green energies, which are kinetic tiles, which generates electricity by capturing the force of footsteps. Solar panels, which generate electricity by capturing sun energy and transform it into electricity. And floating wind turbine, which generate electricity by using the pressure of the winds. Energies are used in the port of BPort in order to increase the sustainability aspect of the ports.